Hey guys, it's me Hope. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So as you can see, I'm in my car right now. I'm outside of my work because I have a staff meeting at 5, which is in an hour. I got off work at 2:45 and I did not want to drive home and then drive back to work for my meeting. That's just a lot of extra driving. So I'm kind of just chilling in my car. I figured while I had the time, I would film you guys a little update video. I was going to do this anyways. I was actually trying to do it last night, but I never got to it, so I'm gonna do it now. So today is November 21st, 2023, and the last time I uploaded a full-length video was March of this year. So it's been 8 months. Also, this video is gonna be unedited, so if I make any mistakes, that's why. So in March, I was living at my parents' house and I was working at a nursing home about 30 minutes away as a food server, and I was actually at that nursing home for 8 months. Let's just get started because there is a lot to unload here. I literally made a list to keep myself on track. So in April, I had my last holiday at home, which was Easter. We did Easter baskets, we dyed Easter eggs, and it was a lot of fun. I definitely spent a lot of time with my family that day just because I knew it was probably going to be my last holiday actually living at home, so it was bittersweet for everybody. And then in May, I went to Florida for vacation. Now let me tell you, this is the first time, or that was the first time that I flew on a plane and the first time that I went that distance for a vacation. The farthest I went before that was Tennessee. And y'all, it was so much fun. I love Florida. I love the weather there. Me and Ben went with his entire family, his aunts, uncles, cousins, sister, parents, everybody. His grandma was even there. We stayed at a condo in Cocoa Beach, and oh my goodness, guys, I love the weather in Florida. I love the beach, and this is not the first time that they've done one of these family trips to Florida. So I'm hoping they do another one because I really want to go again. So in June, me and Ben actually moved into a house. So this house is rented. Basically, one of his work buddies got arrested for something and is going to jail for a long time. He's obviously still in jail. So his mom took over the mortgage or whatever it's called and is now renting it out to us. So we got a really good deal on rent. It's extremely cheap for a house around here. So I'm really, really happy about that. So we first got the keys and went in the house on June 1st, and it took me and Ben and my sisters 2 weeks. We didn't move in until the 17th. It took us 2 weeks to clean and to get the majority of the painting done because, oh my goodness, it was so dirty and disgusting when we got there. It was terrible. So everything needed to be cleaned, which is why it took so long. And we also procrastinated a lot of the painting. We actually didn't finish doing the painting until August, I think, because we're procrastinators. But I think everything is painted now, except for maybe one area isn't, but that's besides the point. So yeah, we introduced our dogs to the house because my dog and, well, I guess they're our dogs, Solana and Narco, live together now. Obviously, we weren't about to abandon our dogs, and they actually get along super well, and I'm really, really glad they have each other because they're literally best friends. But yeah, now that we've been living in this house for 4 months now, we're all settled in. I kind of have everything how I want it, and there isn't too much more work to do on the house. It's definitely not the nicest house. There's definitely some things that should be done, but am I gonna do them? Probably not. I mean, it's literally a rental. So we really didn't even have to paint, but the colors were awful, so we did. That is definitely the biggest thing that's happened since then, is moving, but there's more. But yeah, we're definitely settled in, and I'm really, really excited to decorate for Christmas. Anyways, since I had moved, which I live about 20-25 minutes away from my parents' house, since I moved, my job that I had at the nursing home was literally a 50-minute drive instead of a 30-minute drive. So at the end of June, I quit my job, and also at the end of June, we went on our family vacation. I'm trying to think of the town that we actually went to for vacation, but I literally can't. So, oh my gosh, people are looking at me. I probably look like a crazy person just like talking to myself in my car. But anyways, we went to a cabin up north and it was a lot of fun. I think we stayed there 2 nights and I wish it would have been 3, but it was right before 4th of July. It was a lot of fun. We went to like 2 different beaches. We walked around at some state parks. I don't think we like went out to eat. Maybe we did a few times, but like the majority of the time was honestly just spent chilling and going to state parks and beaches. And it was a lot of fun. We also brought all 3 of our dogs because we wanted it to be a vacation with the dogs. And I'm so glad we did because the dogs had a blast. Narco obviously didn't go because he was still with Ben, but Solana and Brownie and Motley all went and it was so much fun. In July, I celebrated my younger brother's 17th birthday, I believe. He's 17? Yeah, we celebrated his birthday in July, and then my sisters spent the night a lot. Like when we first moved in, my sisters would spend the night like every other weekend, and so we've definitely had a lot of sister sleepovers and they're super fun, and I'm obviously gonna have more with them, but we haven't had one in a while. I take that back, we had one last month, but still we need another one. Also in July, I started a new job. So I was an assistant teacher at a daycare about 10 minutes from my house. 10 minutes only. That was probably my favorite part about that job. Sorry, I'm stuttering. Let me tell you, that place was kind of chaos, and it wasn't my boss's fault, I will tell you that. It was not, but it was chaos. The kids, that's all I have to say. And I had hour-long breaks, so I was able to go home and then go back, and I'd have 40 minutes at home to let my dogs out, to eat lunch, whatever. So that I also liked, and I also liked my boss, which this will play a part later into the story. So in August, it was my sister's and my mom's birthday because my mom's a twin that shares a birthday with her twin daughters. I know, crazy. But we went ziplining. Oh my goodness. It was so fun. I think it's called Canopy Tours. It was so much fun. I could probably do it once a week. Like at first, it's really scary, but it was so fun. Definitely recommend. I would definitely do it again. I actually really wanted to bring Ben there for his birthday, but it's just way too expensive. I do not have the money for that. And then I believe on their actual birthday, they wanted to go to Mall of America, and I got my first ever Build-A-Bear, guys. Her name's Leia, and she's a sloth. Obviously, I don't have her with me, but she's really cute. Also, in August, we got a cat, our first cat. His name is Gordo, which means fat in Spanish. If you didn't know, all of my pets' names are in Spanish, so Gordo means fat, Narco means, and Solana means sunshine or sunlight. So, of course I had to go with the theme, but he was like, I believe 8 weeks when we got him. I think that's when you can get him. So I think he was like 6 to 8 weeks, and he's orange, and he has like stripes, but he's pure orange, and he is so cute. Oh my goodness. I will definitely be showing him in future videos because you guys haven't seen him yet. He's also literally a crackhead. Like, I don't know if it's just orange cats or all kittens, but he's crazy. Beware, he's crazy. So if you ever are at my house, just be prepared. And my dogs are also kind of crazy, so like, maybe Gordo gets it from my dogs, because he acts a lot like my dogs, and I hear that that can happen. Like, if you get a kitten when you have dogs, the kitten will act like the dogs, and if you get like a puppy when you have a cat, the puppy will like act like the cat. Is that a thing? Because apparently it is. I don't know what I'm saying, but like, he kind of acts like my dogs a little bit. So also in August, that job I was talking about, that was 10 minutes from my house, yeah. We have a staff meeting, and we all go in, we're all just thinking, yep, normal staff meeting, whatever. It was my first staff meeting while I was there, so I was just thinking, yep, it's gonna be a normal staff meeting. Wrong. No. Everyone was in tears by the end of it, because we found out that the daycare that I worked at was closing. At that point, it was like 3 weeks, 2-3 weeks until it was closing. So I literally worked there for a month because it closed. So not my fault, but it was still really, really sad because I had no idea what I was gonna do. So I was basically crying the whole way home because I didn't know what I was gonna do. I'm like, I have bills now. Like, I have bills, I have expenses. I can't not have a job. I mean, anyone would be freaking out at that point. But something great happened. So, the boss, the place that was closing, that was my boss, okay? I'm not gonna say her name, but I messaged her, and I was like, do you have any, like, employment openings at your new daycare? Because she just opened this daycare. So, you kind of know where it's going at this point. But I said, do you have any employment opportunities? And she's like, I was actually thinking about you, and I was going to offer you a position once some other people get back to me. So I was like, oh, please, Jesus. Oh, please, Jesus. Please, please let me get this job. Like, I didn't even know what it was. I was just like, please, please, I need a job. So a few days go by, and she messaged me and say, okay, I'd love to offer you the toddler aide position. It might switch around a little, but would you like a position as an aide? And of course I said yes, because I needed a job. So this daycare is 25 minutes from my house, so not too far. So I started here. Well, we actually had some training in August, just like video trainings and stuff, and then I started on September 6th, I believe it was. So I've been working here ever since, but my position has changed, which I will get to in a minute. So also in September was my 19th birthday. So I'm 19 now. This is my last year of like being an actual teen. Crazy. For my birthday, me and Ben went to a sushi place, which I love, and then we did a little bit of shopping for my gifts. And then my mom, I don't know, I think it was my birthday weekend, my mom made me this fabulous birthday meal for dinner. It was like, it took her like a long time, like 5 hours to make. So grateful for that. And probably my favorite part was the raspberry peach upside down cake. I think that's what it was. Oh my goodness. It was so good. And I still think about it to this day. Thank you, Mother, for the wonderful birthday dinner / dessert. So, also in September, including my birthday, I went to my first concert, which was so fun. You will never guess who I seen. This was on September 23rd, by the way. That was the date of my first concert. I'll always remember it. But I went to see Suicide Boys. There was some other guest singers. There was Ghostman, there was Ramirez, Cemetery, what, she sucked. Trying to think of who else. I think that was it. I don't know. There was definitely some other people that performed there. I just can't remember. But the main event obviously was Suicide Boys, and oh my goodness, guys, I had so much fun. My boyfriend said he had fun too, but obviously not as much fun as me because I've been a fan of them since I was literally 14 years old. So I've been a fan of them for a really long time. And my sister one time asked me, I know you've never been to a concert, but like, who would you want to go see as like your first concert? And I literally said Suicide Boys, thinking nothing of it. And then 2 years later, probably, here I am going on my first concert to see Suicide Boys. I was ecstatic when I got the tickets. I was like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. I'm so excited. And then the day of the concert, I was like nervous and like freaking out, super excited the whole day because obviously it's Suicide Boys and it's my first concert. But we actually got pretty decent seats. We didn't get floor seats or anything, but we were on the second floor. Yeah, we were on the second floor and it was like middle seats, so we had pretty good seats. I could see the whole stage and I could see what was going on. I hate having a side seat. That's not for me, but it was so much fun and I would definitely go to another one of their concerts. The vibes were immaculate. Every time I hear a song that I heard at that concert, I just like in my brain I'm like playing it like as it was at the concert. I just don't know how to describe the feeling of like going to your first concert and having the vibes just be immaculate and having like everything. I don't know how to describe it. Everything was just perfect. Like, it was a great day. Everything was perfect except when we were trying to park. I went to a parking ramp that you had to have a ticket for and I didn't know. And so I literally had to back out of the parking ramp, back out into the road, into the stop. There was like a stoplight thing going on in an intersection. That was not perfect. But we figured out where we were actually supposed to park and it was all good. So it was fine. We didn't die. So it was great. It was amazing. And I hope your guys' first concert experience was or will be like that too. So also in September, my boss brought to me this idea for me to get my CDA, which is basically so you can be qualified to teach a class. So like teacher qualified, it's like a teacher certification. So she brought to me this idea and I was like, I think so. So I thought about it and then we got that all started. So I'm in the process of doing that right now. It is a long process. Typically it takes 6 months, sometimes longer, sometimes shorter if you try to get it done fast. But I don't get a raise until I have that, so like a little bit of a motivation to get that done. But so far it's not going good because I haven't actually started any of my courses yet. But I'm just now getting my stipend, so I'm hoping I can maybe find like a laptop or something that I can do my courses on because it's kind of hard to do it on your phone. So yeah, soon, hopefully, I will be teacher qualified. So also at the end of September, me and my family went on a little fun adventure. So we went to Severs Fall Festival. I guess that's what you could call it, Severs Fall Festival. I don't really know. There was like corn thingies, whatever those are called, corn bins, and there was like a petting zoo, and there was like street food and food trucks, and these like big jumping pillows. There was like a little mini zip line thing. I didn't do that, but yeah, there was a lot of fun stuff to do. There was this huge slide that we went down. That was really fun. So that was like actually the first time I ever went to like I guess like a fall festival besides the lame one that my church used to put on. So literally there's so many new things and so many firsts that has happened since I last uploaded. It's crazy. Also, was it that day? Yes. Also in the same day that we went to that, we also went to Minnesota's largest candy store, which was so cool. And there's a lot of stuff that I wanted to get, but I didn't because I didn't want to make my dad have to pay for it, and I didn't want to pay for it, so I'm like, no, we'll just keep it here. We'll be back a different time, which hopefully I am, because it was really, really cool. And something I didn't realize is like how decorated it is. Like on every one of the ceilings, there's like a scene or like characters from like a Pixar movie or something like that. Like, it's really, really cool. I think they're only Pixar movies, but maybe they're also like Disney movies and stuff like that. So if you've never been there, pay attention to the ceilings above you because it's crazy. But all the candy and all the options were also crazy. It was a lot of fun. And also, My boyfriend's sister went with us to this because someone else was supposed to come, and then they decided they didn't want to. So now, oh my gosh, hang on. So my sisters invited my boyfriend's sister, and she went with us. So she got to experience this fun stuff with us too. And then after the candy store, we went to the Minnesota Zoo for the jack-o'-lantern walk, which was super, super cool. There were thousands and thousands of real carved pumpkins from local artists in the cities that put this thing on. It's just a walkthrough thing with all these different carved jack-o'-lanterns, and it was super, super cool. Again, I've never done that before, but it was awesome. And it literally took us only like 15 minutes to walk through the whole thing. 20 minutes maybe, but still, it was worth it. So then, moving on to October, on the 1st actually, me and Ben went to the Renaissance Festival for the very first time. It's a big thing in a lot of different states, but it's a big thing here in Minnesota, and we have never been to it. So, well, actually, he went once when he was super, super little, but he didn't really remember much of it, so it was like our first time actually going, or it was his first time actually going. But it was a lot of fun. I didn't like dress up or anything, but I dressed like cute with like a skirt and a little crop top. And it was like so hot that day. It was extremely hot, and I'm thinking, it's October. Why is it still so hot? What is going on? But regardless, it was a lot of fun. There is a lot of stuff that we didn't get to do. Either we didn't have time to do it, or we didn't have enough money to do it, or whatever. But there's always next year, and I'll definitely be going next year. Also in October, it was my first holiday, like decorating my new house. Obviously, Halloween. So that was a lot of fun. And then I actually have already took down my Halloween ones. I put up some like fall ones, and then later this week I'll be decorating for Christmas. But it's a lot of fun to decorate your own house, and it was something I was really excited for when we moved in. So my dreams have come true. I also went to the cities with Trinity and Kaylin. They're my friends, because it was Trinity's 20th birthday. Like, everyone's getting so old, I can't. But, of course, we had a lot of fun. We went to an escape room, we went to Five Guys, we did a little bit of shopping, and then we went back to her house to spend the night. And I hadn't had a sleepover with my friends in literally years, so that was fun. I accidentally fell asleep on Trinity's bed, but still, it was fun. I'm really glad I got to have a little sleepover with my girls, because literally, like I said, we hadn't had one all together in years, and we're adults now and we're all busy, so there's not always a lot of time to just go to your friends to sleep over, you know? So also in October, I got my new car, which I am sitting in right now. It is a 2009 Mitsubishi Lancer, and we got it for only like $3,200. So, pretty good deal. We were supposed to pay $35, and we totally could have gotten it for $3, but my boyfriend's dumb and opened his mouth before me. Just kidding, but like, not. But I really, really like it so far. I'd even say I love my car so far. Obviously there hasn't like been any problems yet. We do want to get the shocks looked at, because I might need new shocks. But otherwise, everything's going good, and I'm loving it. And Ben drives my old car, my 2002 Saturn SL. Y'all know that car. Not me. Couldn't be me. Just kidding, it literally was me. And then he sold his car, like, within that same week. He sold his I think it was a 2002 or 2003 Honda Accord. So we got two cars. Okay, I promise this is the last thing for October, which is me getting a new position at the job I'm at. So basically, I had a coworker, I'm not going to go into detail, but I had a coworker that didn't really do his job, so he was fired, and that left a big open hole in our program. So she came up to me and she asked me if I wanted to be the new preschool teacher. the day that it happened, the day that she fired him. And I was like, for one, I did expect it, but I didn't expect it so soon. You know what I mean? But my boss is smart, and she figured everything out, and we're doing good now. So I've been a preschool teacher for, I think, like 3 weeks now. Yeah, 3 weeks now. I'm loving it so far. I love doing lesson plans, and overall, I love my job, and I think that teaching was definitely meant to be my passion. So I'm happy where I am. But like I said, I don't get a raise until I get my CDA, so let's get on that. Okay, so finally, for this month's updates, I had conferences for my kids at the beginning of the month. That went super well. All my kids are doing really great. I also had Friendsgiving just this past weekend, so like the 18th. So it was me, Kaylin, Trinity, and then one of our other friends, Mickey. And I made cheese potatoes, but we all brought something and we exchanged gifts. And it was a lot of fun, and I was glad I got to see everybody and have our little Friendsgiving. It was only like, I think I only stayed there like I stayed there for 5 hours, so I guess it's not only, but it wasn't for too long. It was just a fun little get together. And then the weekend before that, I don't even remember the date, but the weekend before that, we went to my boyfriend's cousin's like birthday party at Mall of America to do laser tag, and then we had pizza and nothing but bundt cakes, and that was super good. Those cakes, oh my gosh, those cakes are good. So yeah, that was fun. I kind of sucked at laser tag, but that's okay. Anyway, so those are all of my past updates from the last 8 months. Sorry it took so long to get here. My bad. So now I'm just going to give you a quick little glimpse of what's coming up. So this week on Thursday and Friday, I have a Thanksgiving. So I have my Thanksgiving at my uncle's on actual Thanksgiving on Thursday. And then I have my boyfriend's Thanksgiving on Friday. And then on Friday and Saturday, I will be decorating my house for Christmas. Maybe even sooner. Who knows? We'll see. So because I have 2 Thanksgivings and I'm decorating this week, I'm a little bit stressed out because I still obviously have like my normal chores to do. So I'm stressed out that I'm not going to get everything done on time, but we are going to try our very best. And then also on this Saturday, me and Ben will be going to a tree farm to get our very first Christmas tree together. And we are getting a real tree. I might get a fake tree for next year, but this year we're doing a real tree, and I'm very, very scared how my cat is gonna do because my cat loves to climb trees because he's an inside-outside cat. We let him outside and go out with him like once a day or like once a few times a week, you know what I mean? So he's not like outside all the time, but he loves to climb trees, and I already put up my like super crappy fake one from last year Christmas tree. My crappy fake Christmas tree from Dollar General, that was $20, and he's already climbing it, chewing on it, like literally destroying it. So I'm really nervous for our actual tree. He's gonna be covered in sap, and there will be pines everywhere from him, I bet you. But we're just gonna hope that it goes fine. So yeah, we're gonna do that this Saturday. And then also coming up next week is my boyfriend's birthday, which is on the 30th. And then on December 3rd is my dad's birthday. So I think we're going to like, there's this place that has axe throwing, nail shooting, I think it is, an arcade, food, VR, like there's probably more, but it's just this big, super fun foolery place. And that's where we're going for my dad's birthday, and that's how we'll probably also celebrate Ben's birthday. So I'm excited for that. My boyfriend's turning 22, I think. Yeah, 22. And you guys, I have no idea what to get him for his birthday. For one, we're pretty broke, so it can't be anything like expensive. And for two, he's so hard to get gifts for. Like, he's grateful for everything he gets, but you can like tell if he is actually wanting it or if it's just like, oh, thanks, you got me this, you know what I mean? So he's really hard to get gifts for in general. So we'll see how that goes. But I'm just gonna get him probably 1 or 2 items just to make it easier on myself. And I also have to get my dad a birthday present because I haven't done that yet either, so yay. Yesterday, I actually budgeted out all of our Christmas shopping stuff. So like gifts, the stuff we need, the stuff we want, all that. Budgeted it out, and we barely have enough money to afford Christmas. So wish us luck on that, because eventually we will have to go Christmas shopping. I'm putting in 2 online orders, one from Temu, one from Amazon on Friday for like Black Friday. That's like all the Black Friday shopping I'm doing. So that stuff will be out of the way, but then we still have to go in-person shopping for a few things that we want / need, and then I have to make another Amazon order when I get paid next after this week, and then I have to make, and then I have to also go shopping for like in-person for people's gifts too. So there's still a lot of Christmas shopping to do. I tried to start early and I did get some of it done, and I obviously got all my budgeting done, but still there's a lot of shopping to do. Last but not least, I wanted to tell you guys some of the videos that I have planned for you guys. Sorry this video is so long. I feel like I didn't talk that much. There was just a lot to say. I for sure will be doing a few vlogs. I don't know exactly when, but I do want to do a few vlogs this, like, for Vlogmas or for this Christmas. And then I also know for sure I'm going to be doing a Christmas movie list and a Christmas bucket list. That'll probably be in one video together. And I can't think of too much else that I want to do, but I'm sure there's other ideas I have. I don't know if it's because I'm like talking so much or if it's because I'm getting sick, but my throat hurts. I also kind of wanted to do a little house tour once I have all of like my decorations up, so I know I'll also be doing a decoration video / house tour. But yeah, that's all I have for now. I'm sure I'll come up with more ideas for you guys. I just don't know if I'll be able to stay on top of it, because clearly I'm not doing very well since I haven't posted for 8 months. But this is the end of the video. Congratulations, you've reached the end. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a thumbs up and subscribe down below to see more from me. Comment down below if you made it through the video, or if you didn't make it through the video, then, well, I guess you won't be seeing this. So, sorry. I apologize how all over the place this video is, like, seriously, but I'm not about to edit this 30-minute video. I'm sorry. I'm not. I'm uploading it how it is, and if you don't like it, well, too bad. Anyways, I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys in my next YouTube video, which is hopefully not in 8 months. Goodbye!